Hi everyone, this is Sean Heidemann, Designated Broker with Position Realty. Today is the beginning of the month, and every beginning of the month I do my Phoenix Monthly Market Report, and today I'm doing it for January of 2023. And so make sure that you don't forget to subscribe to my channel. More and more people that subscribe and more views I get, it helps other people find my videos and puts me higher up on the search. So please don't forget to subscribe underneath, and also below under the description I have all my contact information, my email address, my phone number, my calendar from Calendly, also my social media information down there as well. So anyways, let's get started. So this slide here, I am presenting inward movement into Arizona. And this is the United States, and so Arizona is about this color right here. So the states that are in red, these are states that people are moving out of, and the states that are dark green here, they're getting a large influx of people. North Carolina, Florida's a little more green than Arizona. So Arizona is there's still people moving in. A lot of people from California. The COVID move had caused a lot of people from California to move to Arizona because they can still work in California and live in Arizona. So anyways, this kind of shows the progression of number of people moving. This slide here, accepted contracts weekly. So it goes all the way back from last year, January of 2022, and this is this year. So this year contracts started to increase, like I had presented in my previous videos. So contracts are increasing here. So more and more people are jumping back in the market after the first of the year. This is a historical that shows all the months in January. So as you see, after December, contracts always increase, increase here, increase every year. This year, it's not quite as much, but there are people getting into the market. So if you are thinking about buying before all the competition jumps in, now would be a good time to do so. And this also shows contracts. So up here, we were more in insanity. Or no, this is insanity. This is a frenzy here in this pink area. We're in a hot market in these years. And then, so this shows in January of 2019, we were more in a warm market. And so currently from 1st of January to the end of January, it shows that we are currently in a warm market, or more of a balanced market. As opposed to last year, we were in a frenzy and insanity for the last several years. Now this shows the supply and demand. This tells us if we're in a buyer's market or a seller's market. The red is bad for buyers, and the green is good for sellers. So the supply is 65.9 and the demand index is 76.5. So it looks like we have shifted back over to more of a seller's market. Not every city in Phoenix is in a seller's market, but overall, that's where we are. That's where we're heading. So this shows historical of several years on the Cromford Report index. This is a leading indicator that shows where we're going in the future. So January 2023, we're more in a balanced market, like in 2015. 2022, we got into a balanced market here as interest rates increased. So this kind of shows you more that we're in a balanced market. This also shows a historically where we were in a buyer's market as a seller's market. From 2007 to 2009, we were in a buyer's market. 2005, we were in a seller's market. Between 2010 and 2013, seller's market. We've pretty much been in a seller's market ever since 2010. Now, as you see, the Goldman Sachs report that came out, as you see here, the supply line skyrocketed in 2005. And that's what caused, with all the foreclosures and the defaults, that's what caused the major market downturn in 2008. We are currently, the supply line is actually decreasing, and the demand line has increased since last month. So whatever Goldman Sachs came out with, it's not accurate. These reports here show us something completely different. So this shows different markets that are in a seller's market, balanced market, strong buyer's market. So Queen Creek, Maricopa, and Buckeye are still in very strong buyer's markets. So you can also get lowball offers in over there. Strong buyer, good market. Balanced market, Surprise, Peoria, and Gilbert. And then more of a seller's market, it's harder to get sellers to pay concessions, but the concessions are not going away. So definitely try to get concessions anytime that you can. Now let's talk about interest rates. So interest rates went back down. As of February 1st, interest rate was 6.04% for a conventional 30-year loan, and FHA is 5.62%. So I put this slide in here. It's kind of a finance thing. If some of you guys out there that are like numbers and analysis and stock market stuff. So one way to determine which direction the interest rates are going to go is to follow the 30-year and the 10-year treasury yields. So if interest rates work differently than supply and demand. So if there's more of a demand for interest rates, then interest rates go down. So it works in the inverse. So as the 30-year, the 10-year treasury note, if there is more demand for those notes, then the interest rates go down. And so that's what we're seeing currently with the mortgage interest rates. So demand is increasing and interest rates are going down, as opposed to the Federal Reserve just raised the federal discount point 25 basis points again a couple days ago. So this chart here shows owner-occupied versus investor home and second homes. So good news, owner-occupieds are 75% of the market again. And this here is second homes, investors, and iBuyers. So iBuyers have dropped out. iBuyers are like OfferPad, Open Door, Zillow, which they went out of business. And investors are like your flip investors. So they're still pretty active, and second homes looks like it has increased a little bit. But the good news is there's more and more owner-occupied buyers. Listings under contract. Now here we are in 2023. Like I said, in 2019, it was more of a balanced market, and that's kind of where we are. Possibly maybe following this line of 2019. New listings are down. Normally, over the previous years, new listings increase, and 2023, new listings are going down. So, like Goldman Sachs report, we are not going to be going into a market crash here in Phoenix, at least. So I'd probably disregard that report. These statistics are more accurate and more specifically for our local market here. Median days on market prior to contract. So the median days on market typically decrease after the first of the year. So we're at 56 days on market. And so as the year goes along, we should start to see these median days on market decrease once again. Price reductions, there still are price reductions going on, but not as many as there has been in the past. But so this kind of shows a chart between 200,000, 300,000, all the way up to a million on what price reductions have been going on in the market. Seller paid concessions. Seller paid concessions are not going to be going away anytime soon because of the interest rates and affordability. So sellers are still going to be offering seller paid closing costs mainly to buy down the interest rates for the buyers to make it more affordable, even if, to make sure that they can get the loan. So about 51% of all transactions have offered seller paid concessions. And on average, out of all the transactions, the average seller paid concession is $9,750 in closing costs. And that's probably towards closing costs and buying down the interest rate. Sell price, list price ratio, it's still down. So what this means is that 96.5%. So 3.5% of all listings are selling below asking price. So in order to be competitive with your offer, make sure that your offer is on average about 3.5% below the asking price. Appreciation here. So since May, our market has decreased 13.5%. So if you purchased here in January of last year, you are slightly down a little bit. If you purchased here in December of 2021, you are about breaking even right now. And then the previous years, if you purchased over here, you guys are still up in the market, and you still have some appreciation in your property. Median sales price adjusted for concessions. So the concessions are not reflected in the actual sales price. So if we didn't have concessions, and the sellers were decreasing the prices and not offering concessions, this is where the average purchase price would be, which is $405,990. And then this here is a more on appreciation. This is the median sales price. Shows you more of a historical chart. So if you purchased back here in February of 2017, you'd be up 84.5%. 3 years ago, you'd be up 43.1%. 2 years ago, you'd still be up 22.1%. And like I said, here in January, you're just about breaking even right now. So all the appreciation that we had last year has been wiped out. So if you guys are interested in listing or purchasing a property, please make sure give me a call. I'd love to interview for the job, apply for the job. I'm very knowledgeable, as you can see from my videos here. I do have a finance degree, so I'm very capable of helping you guys navigate the markets, and I do understand a lot of this analysis. So I'd appreciate it if you guys give me a call. I'd love to, if you just want to pick my brain, or if you would like to hire me for your services, I'd appreciate that. So anyways, thanks for watching my video. Please stay tuned for the next one.